According to the National Health and Nutrition Examination Survey in 2011 to 2012, the number of adults who were obese was greater than 1/3 of the population. That's 34.9%. This is as noted by Ogden, Carroll, Kitt, and Fregel in 2012. Obesity is a significant health problem because it increases the likelihood of developing certain diseases and it negatively impacts the lives of those affected. We're going to discuss 2 points. One is obesity increases the likelihood of developing certain diseases, and 2, obesity negatively impacts the lives of those affected. Let's start with the first main point. Obesity increases the likelihood of developing certain diseases. To help you understand, how do you measure obesity? BMI, body mass index, is used to determine obesity. It's calculated by weight in kilograms divided by height in meters. A value of 30 or more is considered obese. I'm going to show you a visual aid to help you illustrate the relationship between BMI and the increased risk for developing obesity-related diseases. This is a table by Aditya and Wilding in 2011. It's on classification of obesity in adults according to BMI and risk for obesity-related diseases. There's 3 classes of obesity. Class 1 is BMI of 30 to 34.9, and the risk is moderate. Class 2 is a BMI of 35 to 39.9 with a severe risk. Class 3 is considered extreme obesity, and that's a BMI of 40 or greater, and the risk is very severe. We're going to discuss 2 obesity-related diseases. The first one is obesity increases the likelihood of developing cardiovascular disease. This is according to Faggy in 2016. D'Angelo, Leanna, Kalomak, Karen, Adeline, and Victor in 2015 noted that obesity increases the incidence of arteriosclerosis. This is hardening of the arteries in the heart and can cause heart attacks. Heart failure can result when the heart is not pumping efficiently to meet the body's needs due to increased surface area and increased volume. Faggy in 2016 also notes that increased inflammation markers in obese children can cause atherosclerosis. This is plaque formation in the arteries. A second obesity-related disease we're going to cover is joint disease. According to Faggy in 2016, excess weight on weight-bearing joints like the hips and knees can cause osteoarthritis. Another disease of concern is Blount disease. This is a growth disorder of the tibia caused by too much force on the growth plate, and this is according to Faggy in 2016. Let's go to the second main point. Obesity negatively impacts the lives of those affected. We're going to discuss 2 negative impacts of obesity. The first one is obesity negatively impacts the psychological aspect of those affected. According to Pohl and Howard in 2009, obese people face stigma and discrimination. Extreme obesity can lead to an increase in the likelihood of developing depression. This is according to Dong, Sanchez, and Price in 2004. Another negative impact of obesity is obesity increases the financial burden on the society and those affected. According to Eric, Justin, Joel, and William in 2009, there was an almost $40 billion increase in medical costs and $7 billion in Medicare prescription drug spending related to obesity in 2006. Also, missing work due to health problems can lead to loss of wages. In conclusion, obesity is a major contributing factor to certain diseases and negatively impacts the lives of those affected. As we have discussed, you can see that obesity increases the likelihood of developing diseases such as heart and joint disease, and two, obesity negatively impacts the psychological and financial aspects of those affected. Obesity covers a wide range of concerns. Understanding the effects of obesity can be the first step in helping eradicate it from society.